Good day. Welcome to another series of Chemistry Just Got Easier. In this class, we are going to be learning about relationship between quantities. And the quantities we are going to be talking about first is molar mass, mole amount of substance, also known as mole, and also mass. So the first quantities we are going to be talking about is molar mass, amount of substance, which is also known as mole, and mass. We are going to be talking about the relationship between these three quantities. Now, amount of substance is equals to mass divided by molar mass. In some cases, the molar mass can be the relative atomic mass of an element. If you are asked to find the mole of an element and you have the mass and you have the relative atomic mass, and sometimes it can be the relative molecular mass. It depends on how the question is structured. Let's continue. Now you have amount of substance is equals to mass over molar mass. Let's try to make mass the subject of the formula. To make mass the subject of the formula, you simply cross multiply. So when you cross multiply, mass is going to be equals to amount of substance, which is mole, multiplied by molar mass. Now, one more thing to note is that the mass is measured in gram and the mole is measured in mole, while molar mass is measured as gram per mole. We are going to see how these units are derived. So let's move on. The next relationship we'd like to derive is molar mass. Molar mass can also be calculated as, for example, in a question, you might be given the mole and the mass, and you are asked to find the molar mass of a compound. So we have a relationship for that too. So molar mass is equals to, now from this relationship, mass equals mole times molar mass. So let's bring down this relationship. Mass equal mole times molar mass. To get the molar mass rather, we divide both sides by the mole. When you divide both sides by the mole, you have molar mass to be equals to mass divided by mole. Remember we said mass is measured in gram and mole is measured in mole. So the unit of molar mass is gram per mole. Another relationship we'll also be trying to look at in this class is the relation between amount of substance number of particles or atom and Avogadro's constant. Now, amount of substance, which is also known as mole, and we also have number of particles or atom, and we have Avogadro's constant. Now, the formula for calculating number of particles or atom is equals to Avogadro's constant times mole. And Avogadro's constant has a value of 6.02 times 10 raised to power 23. So from this equation, we can actually derive the equation for the mole from this. So mole from number of atoms equals 6.02 times 10 raised to power 23. we have substitute 6.02 times 10 to the power 23 with Avogadro's constant times mole. So to get mole, divide both sides by 6.02 times 10 to the power 23. So mole is equals to number of particles or atoms divided by Avogadro's constant. It is 6.02 times 10 to the power 23. Thanks for listening. In the next class, we are going to be applying the relationship between these quantities. We are going to use them in solving questions. Thank you for listening. Book the ALC tutors for your personalized online chemistry and mathematics class at an affordable price. Follow the ALC tutors for daily chemistry content. Follow, like, and share. Bye. See you next time.